Click to become a subscriber to the most popular YouTube channel for soap opera spoilers. 90 Day Fiancé. The end of happiness, actor Mahmoud El Sherbiny had accused his American wife, Nicole Sherbiny, of cheating on him with a hidden boyfriend. In Season 8, Nicole, a 40-year-old Los Angeles resident, marries 31-year-old Mahmoud, an Egyptian. Season 4 of 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way exposed viewers to Nicole and Mahmoud's turbulent relationship. Nicole had planned to file for divorce from Mahmoud, but she had flown to Cairo to give him another chance. Nicole mentioned how Mahmoud forbade her from interacting socially with guys or from dressing a certain way. However, Nicole did not know what she was getting into when she married the Orthodox Mahmoud. Nicole always felt like she was in a foreign country when visiting Egypt. Despite her agreement to convert to Islam, she did not hold the same religious views as Mahmoud. Language barriers prevented Nicole and Mahmoud from conversing, and it appeared that Nicole was making a special effort to show him that she refused to comply with all of his requests after arriving in the United States. Sadly, Nicole's scheme to show Mahmoud the lifestyle she led in America failed. Nicole was a free-spirited person. Nicole explained how she met Mahmoud during a spiritual journey to Egypt during her debut 90 Day Fiancé. The Other Way season. Nicole met Mahmoud in a local store just before she was scheduled to depart for the States, so she decided to do some last-minute fabric shopping. While he was selling Nicole cloth, Mahmoud dazzled her with his large eyes and powerful physique. Nicole never considered getting married, but after only 1 week of getting to know Mahmoud, she said yes. She returned to Egypt, became an Islamic convert, and regrettably lived with Mahmoud for 2 miserable months. Nicole repeatedly traveled to Egypt in an attempt to save their marriage, but in the end, she chose to file for divorce from Mahmoud. Nicole was unable to adapt to life in Egypt, therefore it was determined that Mahmoud would move to the United States. Nicole and Mahmoud caught up at the Los Angeles airport via Netflix in May 2023, having revealed during the tell-all that they had sought for his visa. The pair had an intermittent marriage for 4 years before embarking on a new path. This time, though, Nicole expected Mahmoud to abide by her demands and observe her disobeying them. The biggest argument Mahmoud and Nicole had to date was about her outfit. Nicole's clothing, in Mahmoud's opinion, showed off too much of her back skin. He requested a divorce and declined to join her for dinner with her pals. After dinner and cocktails, Nicole erupted into a rage and ordered Mahmoud to leave her apartment. Her friends were with her. She tried to stop Mahmoud once she realized he was actually going, but it was too late. Without Nicole's consent, Mahmoud paid $300 per night for a hotel stay using her credit card. When Mahmoud did visit Nicole's apartment again, it was to retrieve his belongings and inform her that he wanted a divorce and that their relationship was finished. But this resulted in yet another argument, with Nicole ejecting Mahmoud. A remorseful Nicole set out to find Mahmoud on the strange streets of Los Angeles, and he had no phone. Mahmoud thought Nicole still cared for him since he saw her worried about him, but Mahmoud had decided he was going to leave Nicole. Nicole mentioned in episode 10 that things had been going well for a while, and that they had had time to cool off. Mahmoud began attending a mosque and made several friends there. Nicole began to feel that their relationship still had some possibility. Nicole was mistaken, though Nicole had been accused of infidelity by Mahmoud. Nicole responded to a message he sent her at around 8 p.m. inquiring where she was and that she was on her way home. But Nicole returned home inebriated, arriving around 2 in the morning. Mahmoud inquired as to her companion. Nicole asserted, nobody. According to Mahmoud, when he requested Nicole to show him her phone, she freaked out. Nicole had hidden something from Mahmoud on her phone, and he was aware of it. Nicole's refusal to answer her phone, in Mahmoud's opinion, is evidence that she was having an extramarital affair. Nicole says she didn't intend to cheat on Mahmoud and that she didn't have the time to do so. Although Nicole claimed to be at work, she told Mahmoud a narrative about being on camera with her friend Olga. Nicole's panic attack, Mahmoud argued, indicated that she was hiding something. Nicole questioned whether it was because she was an American and wasn't just living life the way she wanted. Mahmoud, meanwhile, had lost faith in Nicole since he was positive that she was no longer interested in him. Nicole was informed by Mahmoud that he was indifferent to her. Though Nicole had grown numb to Mahmoud's threats regarding a divorce, his declaration seemed more final to her. Mahmoud did inform her that it appeared from everything she had done since he had arrived in the United States that she was attempting to end the relationship quickly and get rid of him. He made the point that Nicole was the one who had initially started with the clothes and later on had gone out drinking despite knowing that his faith forbade alcohol. 90 Day Fiancé. The End of Happiness Season 8 was shot in 2023, not long after Mahmoud came to the United States. On February 1, 2024, Mahmoud did, however, wish his wife a happy 5th anniversary. He uploaded a slideshow movie with multiple images of him and Nicole. A few weeks later, on February 20, 2024, Mahmoud was taken into custody on charges of domestic abuse against Nicole. Mahmoud was booked under a different last name than El Sherbiny, which they used on 90 Day Fiancé, according to the Ashley. On Wednesday at 2:50 a.m., Mahmoud was scheduled to arrive at the Northeast Division Station in Los Angeles. But it's still unknown exactly what transpired between Nicole and Mahmoud to cause this violent argument. However, fans were mistaken if they believed that Nicole and Mahmoud would call it quits after his shocking arrest. A screenshot of a fan who had seen the 90 Day Fiancé happily ever after couple out in public was posted by blogger Sherbiny. The viewer claims that in March 2024, Nicole and Mahmoud were seen grocery shopping in Silver Lake, demonstrating that their relationship never ended despite Nicole being accused of infidelity and Mahmoud of abusing her.